Emotions run high over a state proposal to get the financially strapped city of Detroit back on track. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Stephen Clark.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford. The State Financial Review Team has presented their final recommendations to the state in a heated meeting this afternoon. 7 Action News reporter Tom Wade joins us from downtown Detroit. And Tom, what was all the screaming about during this meeting?
And as you said, it was very heated, and Detroit's finances remain in limbo. Let's go inside that meeting right now. Here is the bottom line. What the emergency review team said was the city's finances are in severe financial stress with no plan in place. So right now, nothing goes to the governor. As I said, finances are in limbo. Take a listen to what happened as the review team discussed the options.
What we recommend.
Now, there's a number of options on the table right now, and one of them is a financial stability agreement, which would kind of be like the consent agreement we've been talking about. Also, there's the emergency manager scenario, but that seems like it's on the edge of the table or even almost off of the table. Here's what the treasurer said and the governor said will happen going forward.
If we meet again and they need amendments or adjustments to that agreement, then those will be incorporated. Then it would go to the city. City council would have to vote on it, and the mayor would have to accept. So there's 3 steps left in this process within a 10-day window.
My role is not to run the city of Detroit. That's not my goal. My goal is not to have an emergency manager in Detroit. My goal is for the state to provide a supporting resource, to be a partner.
So where does that leave us? Right now, this means the governor has 10 days to kind of figure out the options. One of the things on the table for this financial stability agreement would be to create a committee of 9 people. 4 would be appointed by the state, 4 would be appointed by the city. That would mean the council and the mayor would agree on 4, and then 1 person that everyone would have to agree on to create this 9-member committee. That would be part of one scenario. There's a number of others that would create a financial CFO, a chief financial officer. So there's a lot of stuff that could happen here the next 10 days. We'll keep you posted. Reporting live in Midtown, I'm Tom Wade, 7 Action News.
Yeah, Tom, there are so many moving parts to the story. Are the governor and the city still negotiating to come up with that part of the deal?
Yeah, they are still talking behind the scenes, Stephen, and right now that review team could meet again. There's nothing scheduled right now, but they could come back together if the city council were to submit a plan to the review team that the city council could agree on and then give it to the review team. And if they could agree on it, then it could go to the governor and he could, stamp it with his approval, and then we could go forward with a really strong plan. But at this point, all those moving parts still moving because there is no plan agreed to by the council, nothing agreed to by the review team, and certainly nothing agreed to that we know of by the governor. They're still all talking, so that's the good news.
We know you have your finger on the pulse of all these mechanisms. We'll be checking back with you, Tom. Thanks.
And here's a look right now. What's next in the process? The governor will have 10 days to look over the recommendations from the review team. Then he can either make a decision over an emergency manager or do nothing at all. Those days will also give the state and the city time to modify recommendations over getting a handle on the city's finances.